I just want to say right before this video, the audio really sucks. I tried recording and it didn't do well. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry, but that's what it's gonna be for this video. Thank you.
Exodus 39. Making the priestly garments. From the blue and purple and scarlet yarns they made finely woven garments for ministering in the holy place. They made the holy garments for Aaron, as the Lord had commanded Moses. He made the ephod of gold, blue and purple and scarlet yarns, and fine twined linen. And they hammered out gold leaf, and he cut it into the threads to work into the blue and purple and the scarlet yarns, and into the fine twined linen, in skillful design. They made for the ephod attaching shoulder pieces joined to it at its two edges, and they skillfully woven band on it was one piece with it, and made like it, of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet yarns, and fine twined linen, as the Lord had commanded Moses. They made the onyx stones enclosed in settings of gold filigree, and engraved like the engravings of a signet, according to the names of the sons of Israel. And he set them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod to be the stones of remembrance for the sons of Israel, as the Lord had commanded Moses. He made the breastpiece in skilled work, in the style of the ephod, of gold, blue, and purple and scarlet yarns, and fine twined linen. It was square. They made the breastpiece doubled a span its length and a span its breadth, when doubled. And they set in it 4 rows of stones. A row of sardius, topaz, and carbuncle was the first row, and the second row an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond, and the third row a jacinth, and a agate, and an amethyst, and the fourth row a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They were enclosed in settings of gold filigree, and there were 12 stones with their names according to the names of the sons of Israel. They were like signets, each engraved with its name, for the 12 tribes. And they made on the breastpiece twisted like chains of cord, of pure gold. And they made 2 settings of gold filigree and 2 gold rings, and put the 2 rings on the 2 edges of the breastpiece. And they put the 2 cords of the gold in the 2 rings at the edges of the breastpiece. They attached the 2 ends of the 2 cords to the 2 settings of filigree. Thus they attached it from the front to the shoulder pieces of the ephod. Then they made 2 rings of gold, and put them at the 2 ends of the breastpiece, its inside edge next to the ephod. And they made 2 rings of gold and shoulder pieces of the ephod, and its seam above the skillfully woven band of the ephod. And they bound the breastpiece by its to the rings of the ephod with a lace of blue, so that it should lie on the skillfully woven band of the ephod, and that the breastpiece should not come loose from the ephod, as the Lord had commanded Moses. He also made the robe of the ephod woven all of blue, and the opening of the robe in it was like the opening in a garment, with a binding around the opening, so that it might not tear. On the hem of the robe they made pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet yarns, and fine twined linen. They also made bells of pure gold, and put the bells between the pomegranates all around the hem of the robe. Between the pomegranates, They also made bells of pure gold, and put the bells between the pomegranates all around the hem of the robe. Between the pomegranates, a bell, and a pomegranate, a bell, and a pomegranate, around the hem of the robe for ministering, as the Lord had commanded Moses. They also made the coats woven of fine linen for Aaron and his sons, and the turban of fine linen, and the caps of fine linen, and the linen undergarments of fine twined linen, and the sash of fine twined linen, and blue and purple and scarlet yarns, embroidered with needlework, as the Lord had commanded Moses. So they made the plate of the holy crown of pure gold, and wrote on it an inscription, like the engraving of a signet, "Holy to the Lord." And they tied it to a cord of blue to fasten it on the turban above, as the Lord had commanded Moses. Thus all the work of the tabernacle of the tent of meeting was finished, and the people of Israel did according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses. So they did. They brought the tabernacle to Moses, the tent and all its utensils, its hooks, its frames, its bars, its pillars, and its bases, the covering of tan ram skins and goat skins, and the veil of the screen, the ark of the testimony with its poles, and the mercy seat, the table with all its utensils, and the bread of the presence, the lampstand of pure gold, and its lamps with lamps set, and all its utensils, and the oil for the light, the golden altar, the anointing oil, the fragrant incense, and the screen for the entrance of the tent, the bronze altar and its grating of bronze, its poles and its utensils, the basin and its stand, the hangings of the court, its pillars, its bases, and the screen for the gate of the court, its cords and its pegs, and all the utensils for the service of the tabernacle, for the tent of meeting, the finely worked garments for the ministering in the holy place, the holy garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments of his sons for the services as the priests. According to all that the Lord had commanded Moses, so the people of Israel had done all the work. And Moses saw all the work, and behold, they had done it, as the Lord had commanded. So had they done it, then Moses blessed them. All right. That was a lot, but we got it through it. So, making the priestly garments. It's made from blue, purple, and scarlet yarns. The ephod had gold yarns, and they hammered out gold leaf into threads to work into the blue and purple. They made onyx stones enclosed in gold filigree, which is a jewelry technique, according to the names of the sons of Israel, and put it on each shoulder, so 2 on each shoulder. Made a breastpiece like the ephod, and set 4 rows of stones, 3 stones in each row, named after the sons of Israel. And the robe was woven all of blue. On the hem of the garments they made pomegranates of blue, purple, and scarlet yarns, and bells of pure gold in between the pomegranates. And they made coats woven fine linen for Aaron and his sons, and a turban, caps, undergarments, a sash of fine linen. The plate of the holy crown of pure gold, saying, Holy to the Lord. And everything was finished, and the people brought everything to Moses. And then when Moses had seen that they had done it as the Lord commanded, Moses blessed them. So that's at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and remember, goodbye.